Hello, and I'll say a good afternoon to everyone, and you are all welcome to this edition of our testing. We're testing for our show tomorrow, that is the Across Nigeria quiz show. That's from Across Nigeria Reality Show, and you can get us on our platform, our online entertainment platform, www.acrossnig.com. I've got some important guests here who are just joining us with our test. And for the very, very first time, we are going to have our host. In fact, like I say again, our host is around, is in the house. And when he's in the house is not the same. It's not the same. The house just becomes something else, bubbling. In fact, no one can do it better than Bishop Talk. So I'm going to invite Bishop in because it's just a short test, and we're just going to let us know a little bit about what we're going to expect tomorrow. So I would like to welcome Bishop, and yes, we have Bishop around, Bishop in the house. Yes, Bishop, can you hear me clear, loud and clear?
I can hear you, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. This is our host.
It depends on the time.
Yes, yes,
It's evening here already.
yes. It's afternoon. Yes, an hour difference, and we are just um, trying to make one and one two. So, yes, so Bishop is our host. He's hosted us successfully episode one, episode two, and episode three. And like I said again, the number of people who've told us about how they've actually enjoyed it. Even asked me, how does Bishop cope? Bishop is someone that you can never ever tell what to expect next because Bishop is the only one who has been able to convince us that you can actually make do with even 5,000 naira. You can start up a business in Nigeria with 5,000 naira. So, Bishop, how do you do it? Please, over to
Uh, Everything is possible in Nigeria. We live in a country where everything is possible. With 5,000 naira, you can start a business. First of all, you ask yourself, what kind of business? Secondly, how do you gain traction for your business? Let me shock you. There are still items you can buy for 5,000 in Nigeria, and to start with, you can use 1,000 out of 5,000 and transport yourself to a major market.
That's true.
Then use 2,000 naira out of that 5,000. So
That's very true. I've noticed that. In fact, a lot of government bosses, in fact, they are trying to get these ones that use the same gas and some that are going to be solar powered, and they are looking. We are looking at fares going down to about
yeah,
100 naira.
yeah. So if you have 5,000, it's a big deal for me. It's a big money because that 5,000 naira, like I said, there's a lot you can do with it. Do you know if you transport yourself to a market, you can use 2,000 naira out of the 5,000 naira to register with the Oswa Hair Association. I know you'll be wondering what is Oswa Hair Association. That is Running Market Association. Now, what is running market is the art of doing business that you don't have goods. You are not the owner of the goods. All you just need is to convince somebody that you have goods. For instance, if you register with the Cardinal Central Market, also here association, the Running Market Association, you can decide to know everybody that sells everything. Everybody that sells everything. And somebody is looking for for instance, a t-shirt. You run into the next shop where you can find it. You just take the person into the shop as if it's your shop. The person makes choices. You bid. You already know how much they sell this. You add your own. Started a business from there. The most important uh, when you have funds and with a right thinking person, a very good person who can think very well. And don't forget, you have to eat. So from the 5,000, you do transport 1,000, you eat 1,000, you register 2,000, you still have 1,000 left. Then you can even use that 1,000 to add two odd. Look for two odd. Look for the day Man City is playing and the Liverpool is playing. You add two of them, you put 1,000, you start a business. There's a lot you can do with 5,000. Except you don't want to do anything with it. There's a lot.
That's nice to hear. We also have one of our members of staff around. I just like to acknowledge his presence. And while we actually like, so that's Saz, can you say hello to every one of us? Saz's network is not the friendliest, so we'll wait until he can get on. So anyway, that was very, very nice. In fact, I can give my own personal experience with using 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira again can buy you 5 liters of petrol. 5 liters of petrol, and that is something that will take you a long way. I know some individuals that's their transport for the whole week. They covered. Or on the other hand, for your generator also. So you can do a lot with that amount of money. But so when you look at you winning 20,000 naira, that means that week is good. Like I was telling someone this day, one of the when we spoke, and I basically mentioned that it was um it's refreshing to find out that uh what 5,000, what's that 20,000 naira can do for you in a month, because some individuals they earn as little as 20,000 naira, some 30,000 naira. So if you win 30,000 or you win 50,000 naira, like the gentleman won last, Ikechuku won last week, I mean last episode, he was able, like I said again, that was more than what most people earn in a month. And within 1 minute of answering 5 questions and winning the Joker question, he was able, to he earned much more than most people earn in a month, and that's for staying in his own in his house. I don't think he left his house until that money, the alert hit, the 50,000 hit his account, and he was good to go. So he didn't have to go and meet somebody to meet Bishop in a park, to go and meet Bishop in his hotel room, or to meet Bishop in a one sleazy area or one club before he got his money. The money came and the alert hit him very, very hard, and he was all smiles. My only regret was that I'm very far away. I couldn't pay him a visit. If not, I know that maybe a chicken lap will have landed in my in my favor. So Bishop, what are our contestants expecting this show, the next show that's coming up tomorrow?
Every episode comes with different energy, different vibe. And the good part is that for every episode, there's an increase in vibe, there's an increase in energy. So what they need to do for those of them that have actually watched the last episodes, they should just sit back, buckle up their seatbelt, and get ready to win as much as they can. Because I am coming with a truckload of money. In fact, as I'm talking to you, all the money that I'm giving out have been loaded in the truck, and I'll be
Oh,
dishing it out
fantastic!
one after. So they should just prepare. In fact, if I am a contestant by now, today Friday, I should be, go back to my archive to think of what I need to know about Nigeria. You should need to go back to history about Nigeria, get to know things around them. Funny enough, you don't know where the question is hitting you from, so you need to be vast. You need to be vast. You need to know a lot about your environment.
Current
So they should
affairs.
just get
It's current affairs.
current affairs, very, very important. So
Yes.
they need to prepare their mind, because um, tomorrow is going to be Behuge. Behuge is an English coined out of the fact that tomorrow is going to be wonderful. So they should all prepare
Excellent.
for the Behugeness of tomorrow.
That's a new one. Yes. Like I will say again, um, we find it. We had. If you go to our Instagram handle, you will see where we did the tour, which is going to be a regular thing we'll be doing, a tour of all universities, youth corps camps. I will be interviewing people and getting to know exactly what they know about Nigeria and some rewards. Bishop has already done that, and catching you on by surprise, and it was surprising that many people did not even know even where they come their states, and it's and they don't know their ministers, they don't even know their governors. You don't know your governors. You don't even know you are a copper. You don't know what NYC stands for. You don't know your, and then, or you're in a university, you don't know your vice chancellor. You don't even know. Those things are just things that will rattle you and make us go back and actually get to know our country. Because the more we know about our country, the more we love our country. We love our country because
Yes.
we've got a lot of potential in Nigeria,
True.
and we
True.
want people to. One of the key thing is, apart from educating you about the country, to know exactly, because if you are ignorant about your country, then you cannot, very, very little you can actually, what do you expect? You don't know, you don't even care about your country, and you want the very best out of your country. It's very easy for you to look at somebody on TV being asked about where he works and their email address, and the man is now saying www dot dot, and you keep asking him and he's saying dot dot dot. But you yourself, just imagine, a lot of people were having fun some years back about that. But now this is a time for us to put you on the spot and to see exactly what you know about Nigeria, what you know about your state, and what you know about just general knowledge. So we're going to test you. And the good thing about it is that you have the opportunity to win 5,000 naira for a question you create correctly. And we're still waiting. A lot of people are still doubting, is this real? We've got a lot of people who've won a lot. And I'm just surprised that a number of people are still doubting. We have a lot of doubting Thomases asking, is this for real? In fact, the other day, somebody said it was a scam and trying to discourage people from actually participating. Meanwhile, we've got a lot of testimonials. People are testifying, people are coming in. So please, all you need to do is to come to www.acrossnig.com, and tomorrow go to our Instagram, just like, and once the show starts, you get a link coming to you telling you how to join, and you can join. If you join our YouTube channel and you're one of the first 30 to answer two of Bishop's questions, you stand to win a giveaway. We are going to give 30 people a recharge card, 30 people recharge cards, and Bishop will be asking two questions as two intervals, one at the beginning and at the end. Bishop will be asking two questions, and all you need to do is to answer those questions with your name and your name and the, and your account details. And once we have those two matching answers, you win your giveaway. And like I said again, it will be given to you instantly. And again, all you have to do also is to subscribe to the channel and also like the channel. Just give us a thumbs up, and definitely that's all you need to do to win. So Bishop, how do you feel about that? We're going to give
That
in
would,
tomorrow, we're going to in the for the show we are
that would be
giving,
great.
yes,
That
recharge
would be
card
great because
1,500.
viewers need to also win. That they are
Win,
viewers
yes,
does not mean they should just be watching. They also need to take home something. So it would be good that
yes,
they are watching and seeing what's happening. So I like the
yes,
fact that we have decided to put our viewers in mind to also make them go home with something. And
yes.
the happy
We
viewer,
want to put a smile on everyone's face. So, like I said again,
yeah,
this time around we are giving 30. Hopefully, by next month, based on the response, we are going to give about 50, and probably in about that 2 months, we should be giving about 100 people something to go home with, to make people happy and know that definitely we are for real. We are not here. We are not here because the more people watch, the more we educate, and the more we educate, the better country we get. So that's what we're working towards. So Bishop will be setting it off. Like I say, they are still loading like I can still hear they're still loading the truck with the money, the bullion van coming
yeah,
to Bishop. But like I said again, please,
mint,
mint, that's it, mint. But
mint.
this mint will go electronically. This electronically mint. I
It's an
had someone say
electronic
that
mint.
electronic mint. So don't go to his house. Don't go to his house, so because if you go to his house, there's the vehicle has left. The vehicle has left it, so they've loaded into his account. So it's mint, and he's sending it by this thing, by electronics. So, and then note
Mm.
that tomorrow, after tomorrow, the money is going back into the mint. They're going to collect the
Mm.
balance. So at we don't want anybody going to harass Bishop or going to look for Bishop. As a Bishop, come and give us the balance of that money. So immediately after the show, the money is gone. So please let me let you know the money is gone. It's not going to be with Bishop. So please, Bishop will be back to where it's not Bishop's. It is Bishop's money to give out, but on the other hand, it's for the show. So please, we are in hard times now. So I don't want anyone. We want Bishop back to next month. We don't want anyone holding Bishop and saying, "Bring that money, that bullion van, bring that bullion van." So okay, Bishop. Before we allow you to go, please, is there any advice you have for our viewers and for not apart from our viewers, for contestants tomorrow? Because I will personally be giving them my advice. Because one thing I've noticed is that many of our contestants is after they start saying either that they are nervous, or on the other hand, some keep procrastinating. They don't know where to say to pass and to save their time. What strategies are you asking for? And also about their network, their because we've had a number of our people not in very noisy environments and what have you, that will not
Okay.
make them maximize. Please, can you please advise the contestants?
Okay. So, contestants, if you can hear me clearly, it's very important you first of all start today to start locating a spot. There's always a spot in your environment that have the highest peak of network. If you live around anywhere with, if you live in an upstairs, like you live where there's a decking, sometimes deckings can obstruct network. So uh, try as much as possible to look for how you can use your phone now. Start searching where you have your full bar of network. Then try and get an earpiece. It's important to get an earpiece. Very, very important. Please, it's very, very important so that we can all have a seamless show tomorrow. We'll not be thinking of network. We'll also not be thinking of if you can hear me or not hear me clearly. So I want us to see if we can make this one different. So you can also ask your friends and loved ones to join you on the show. Do you understand? They can all join you on the show and they can win while they are part of you. While they are cheering up in the show, individually in their homes, they can also win something also while watching. And it's important, like our boss rightly said, knowing things about your environment. It's another way of promoting um, country love. How do I put it now? It's another way of promoting our culture, our tradition. It's another way of promoting ourselves as Nigerians. So getting to know so much about your country is important because you don't know where you might just jam somebody, and that would just be your breakthrough by asking you one question. And don't forget, you can still jam me on the road, and I will ask you questions. And if you still answer, I'll still give you something. Even if it's not going to be like the online show, but you can meet me anywhere, and I can ask you questions anywhere. In fact, from next week, we'll be doing our street storming. We'll be going out to the street to ask people how much they know Nigeria and making sure that they're part of the platform. So, guys, prepare for tomorrow. Let's win this money. It's not good that I come with money. Who are not winning, I'll be going home with money. This money is plenty in my house. I don't want to be keeping it. You need to win it. The more you win, the more you leave space for other money to come. So just get up on Saturday, 11 a.m. Prepare to win my money. Okay, just prepare.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much, Bishop. That was well said. And I will just want to add one or two things. And just the first one, make sure you are in a very good environment. Make sure your network is good. And I say what Bishop has said, because we cannot say it hard enough. Because, like I said again, there's no point bringing money and wanting to give people money and putting smiles on some people's faces, and then they just, for one reason or the other, they just squander the whole that opportunity. is an opportunity in a lifetime. Like our slogan goes, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. So I want you to grasp it. So make sure that your phone video, your phone and your phone video, your phone earpiece, or your hearing device, your microphone is good, so you can hear and you can also listen to what Bishop is saying. Any bad network, if we cannot see you, or on the other hand, your environment is too noisy, then of course we are going to cut you off. So it is important that we we get the very very best of for everyone. And again, like I will say again, we have one of our guests around, and she's here. I can see Halima. Halima is around, and yes, it's testing. And we also want to ask Halima how she's getting ready for tomorrow. So I'm going to just bring her up. I hope she's not camera shy, because I hope so. I'm going to see if I can get her up. Halima, are you there? Halima, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, Halima. Yes, you can
Good
talk to Bishop.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. So nice to
Hello,
have you
Halima. How are
around.
you?
Fine, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, I understand. It's evening. How are you, Halima?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay. So, how did you get to know about the show?
I got to know about the show on Facebook. I was scrolling down on Facebook, so I got across about the show. So I say let me give it a try. And I've been hearing about it through the posts on Instagram, Facebook. So I say let me give it a try.
What do you do?
I'm a student in Uni Abuja.
Oh wow. So that's to say you are in the Federal Capital Territory. You know, that's to say you must know everything about Nigeria.
Yeah, I think so. I can try.
Don't forget, you have to answer as many questions as possible in 1 minute. So, how many questions do you think you can answer in 1 minute?
Wow. I think 1 minute. Wow. I think up to 5 questions, but I don't know yet. But let me give it a try.
Okay, let me even try ask you this. Your time start counting now. I'm going to ask you questions, and this, whatever I ask you now, it's very important to know. It will not be used against you in a court of law, but it can be used against you in class by your lecturer. So, tell me, what is the name of the vice chancellor of Unigwagwalada?
Okay, 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 okay. Wow. I don't know that one. No.
And you school there.
Yeah, but I'm still trying on my research because of the show. I'm trying to go through research based
Okay,
on
it's
Nigeria.
what faculty are you?
I'm on arts,
Okay, what department?
law.
Okay, who is your HOD?
My HO oh God have mercy. I don't Jesus.
God, you really have
The thing
mercy
is
on this
that
man. You don't know anything about your school. Wow, that's interesting. Who is your
I
course
think
rep?
charity starts from home.
is it
Who is your course rep?
Your class rep.
my class.
Your class rep.
I don't really go to the school that much, but what I'm trying to
And
do is that Jesus.
okay. Let me ask you this one. It's very simple. It's very, very simple.
Okay.
What What is the name of the first Nigerian to ever wear shoki?
Bishop, you have to keep.
How
You have
will I know that one, sir?
You just have to know. If you don't know, okay, who is the first Nigerian to eat my mind?
That one I cannot tell you.
All right. Now tell me. This is the last question I will ask you for the evening. I wanted to dash you money. If you have gotten this now, I'll just credit you now. If you get this one, I'll credit you now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now, remember, On
Hello?
the on the 30th of February 2024, there was a certain incident that happened in Nigeria. Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Halima, are you there?
Yeah, I'm hearing you,
On the
sir.
30th of February, on the 30th of February 2024,
Okay.
an incident happened in Nigeria. There was a
Okay.
quarrel between two presidents and it
Okay.
went viral. And these two presidents, they all come from the north. What is the name of the presidents?
Two presidents. Two presidents. 2025. Like they had the quarrel.
Halima, your time is counting.
Halima, I'm going to ask you a question, a redemption question. I'm going to ask you my own redemption question. Is
Halima,
that
first
okay?
of all, before my boss asks you the question, Halima, I said on the 30th of
Okay.
February.
Sir?
So do you know the answer?
I don't know. If you tell me, at least I will be able to know next time when you ask.
Okay, so 30th of February. Do we have February up to 30 days?
And oh,
That was a trick question.
now understand. Now understand.
I got
Okay.
you there.
Halima, you have been so brave. I'm like me. I'm going to give you. This question is going to earn you for this testing you've come for. Is going to earn you 1,500 naira or a recharge card of that amount. I'm going to give that to you today.
Okay,
So
sir.
the question is, what event happens globally everywhere on February 14th? It's known as what day?
Sir?
February 14th. February 14th is known as what day?
It's Valentine's Day.
Hey!
At least I got this one now. I got this one.
At least, ladies, like I said again, all ladies know about that one, right? I'm telling you, we will go and examine you. Well done. So, at the basically in the group, I'll basically be sending you your recharge card because it's not easy. Everybody,
Okay,
people
sir.
say, this girl didn't get the question right. She didn't know this and that. But like I tell you, even me myself, if I'm on the hotspot, all this one that I'm doing bravado here, me myself, I dey fear small. Bishop, what do you think?
Yeah, it's true.
Because a lot of people come with a lot of confidence, and when they get on the hot seat, hey, all what they've remembered, all their lives they forget.
Yeah, I'll just forget it. Yeah, it's true.
I'm very, very certain some people, if you ask them for their name and their family name, they will forget and say pass. So please remember, Halima, tomorrow, because I'm
Yes, sir.
banking on you because at least you have experience now. You're not inexperienced. You are not experienced too. So tomorrow I'm banking on you because when you win, and I'm praying that you get the jackpot question. So when you get the jackpot question
Yes, sir.
and you win 50,000 naira, I will make sure that 10,000 naira. I'm going to be your agent. So
Yeah.
10,000 naira will be my own. Bishop, is that a
Okay,
bad
no
deal?
problem.
'You're
10,000
correct, sir.
naira. 10,000
Yes,
naira.
sir.
So that basically look at your governors, look at your ministers, look at your sportsmen, current Olympics, whatever, Guinness Book of Record. Look at all those things. Look at your slogan for states. Those are the things that you should be looking at, and those are things that we expect. You should know your ministers. You should know your governors. You should know the slogans for different states. Everything like that. You should know your universities. You should know your vice chancellors. Those are the things that you should know. Is that okay? So and then
Okay, sir.
make sure that if you don't understand the question, say pass. Don't try and say, oh my gosh, oh my mother, time is going. 1 minute.
Okay,
So
okay.
say pass, and then somebody can ask you the next question. The next question could be the easy question. So listen carefully, make sure you have good. But again, with your network now, it's really, really good because you could
Yes,
hear
sir.
Bishop clearly, you could answer clearly. There's no time lag and everything. So I want to wish you the very, very best and thank you for just
Thank you,
indicate
sir.
in the group after the testing, and so I will send you your one. What do you prefer, 1,500 or the recharge?
1,500.
What do you prefer? You want the cash? People are cash. People love cash. Oh, I love that. So
Yes,
Halima has
sir.
won.
So I'll be able to buy data for the show tomorrow.
Okay, then that's very, very good. So you see, Halima coming for the test has already gotten something. So like I said again, and I'm very sure Halima is happy. Please let all your fans. I'm very sure you have fans, don't you? Your fans, your classmates, your fans, your classmates, people in your group, all the groups you belong to know that you are going to be appearing live because we are live on Instagram, we are live on Facebook, and we are live on YouTube. As we spoke, we're speaking. I had
Okay, sir.
actually looked at all the handles. Let them tune in and let them know that tomorrow on our YouTube channel, those who come up, subscribe, like, give us a thumbs up, and answer Bishop's questions will be one of the 30 winners of 1,500 or a recharge card tomorrow. So again, you can also join them and
Yes,
let
sir.
them know that your friends can also win that if they come and watch you perform excellently tomorrow. Okay, so a last word from you, Halima. How have you found this experience?
I found this very quite interesting because I get to sit on the hot seat. Me being confident enough to answer a lot of questions for me to win a big token of money. It's going to help me in
Okay,
my studies, going to help me buying books and pens. So I'll be very happy.
okay then. Okay, thank you, Halima. So will you be signing off? Bishop, can you just say a word or two to Halima and then let us allow her to go?
Okay, Halima. All you just need to do is to understand that for the fact you're on the show, you're a winner. Okay, and just be attentive, listen carefully, like my boss said. The ones you don't know, don't waste time. Just say pass because we have a couple of questions too. There are some you might know, and whether you win or not, just know you're a winner. Okay, for being on the show. Don't be angry. Don't feel bad. Even when you win, don't be too excited before they'll start calling you from village to send money. You know. So I just want to wish you all the best. And, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, Halima, see you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, Bishop, we're about to round up now, and just a last word or two. And like I said again, we are on www.acrossnig.com, and people can still do a lot of liking, a lot of yeah, Bishop, you're clearer now. You're a lot clearer. Your screen, you said your what do you call it?
No, no, I think
Your lens was
I clicked on that light.
yes, and the light is a lot better. Excellent. Excellent. Ah,
Yeah.
and Bishop, it seems like you're in a very nice place. I wish I could come and join you there. That your place is looking posh.
You can join me online.
Yes, I can join you in spirit. I can join you in spirit. I don't mind though. I can join you in spirit. Yes.
Okay, I'm
Okay
trying
then.
to. This is what I'm
So
trying to do. I have two other gadgets. Okay,
mhm.
this is the one I always use. The one I'm using now is one I always use, or I use Peter's one. So I'm trying to see if I can get this restream softwares in these two, so that
Mhm.
I'll probably want to use the iPhone
Mhm.
for for the work tomorrow. So let me. I'm trying to see this same pass key. I can use it now. I can use it on this too, right?
I think, like I said again, since we started using, but I've not really researched a lot into it, so I don't know if they were allowed to because it's more like a control center. You understand, being able to control a lot of things. So it's a matter of somebody being the host. So as of now, I'm the host. So if you are the host or someone else is the host, then they can have that. So and with our waiting room, we
What I'm
can
saying is,
actually.
I want to see if I'll transfer the studio from this very device I'm using now to another device.
Mhm.
So that because I just discovered that I don't know why it's happening that way. This device could just go off, but I'll keep hearing you, but it could just go off. So I'm
Okay.
trying to see if I'll transfer
What
it
I what
into
I
another device.
Yes, what I'm saying that we're going to do another test, and between myself and yourself, we can test that because the key thing is not going live. The key thing is just you coming into the waiting room. You understand? So once you're in the waiting room, no problems. So we can still do that after after the test is over. You can try
Okay.
that, and because I'll just leave it on, and you can come on. So anyway, I'd like to say thank you to Bishop for coming, for finding the time to come and actually interact with me, with us on the test, and for actually making Halima's day because you basically brought up the idea of asking her a question, and now she's a lucky winner of 1,500 naira. Like we were talking about what you can do with 1,000 with some 1,000 naira. Not only what does she have 1,000 naira, it's 1,500. So she can buy a liter of petrol, and then she can just say a liter, yes, a liter of petrol, and she can also go and buy. I saw something on. I've been seeing something on Instagram of where you can go and get very hot amala without meat, and for 200 naira. So if you have, on the other hand, there are other things you can actually do with the remaining amount of money. But anyway, she said she's going to get some data, and she's going to use the rest to do one or two things that she's not disclosed. So anyway, I'd like to say thank you, Bishop, and I would like to sign off now. And to do this, like I said again, this is testing. We're just testing for the show coming up tomorrow. That's the Across Nigeria quiz show. It happens once a month, either the third or fourth week of the month. February is a very short month, so that's why we are having it uh, this early. But the next one will either go to the third week or the fourth week, as the case may be. But that will all be announced, and please follow us on all our social media handles. And like I said again, we are streaming live as at now on three of. We have got. We are live on Facebook. We are live on Instagram, and we are live on YouTube. And tomorrow, the YouTubers are basically going to get the giveaways. And like I said again, 30 giveaways, 1,500 naira or the cash equivalent when you answer Bishop's questions. Bishop is going to ask you two questions, one at the beginning and one towards the end. And those who actually tune in and are able to match the first 30, we are going to give the prize. So make sure that when you are answering, you also put your name and your account details. If your number is the if you want it to, as either a recharge card or whatever, you can just also put your telephone number, and that will be it, and you will get your reward. So I want to say a very big thank you to Bishop. Bishop, any extra word, and if not, we will say, can you just say bye to our viewers,
Okay. Bye bye.
and we'll see you
We can
tomorrow.
meet tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So that's it for today's testing. We're going to test later this evening again for all the contestants who have not been able to come on board. So again, most likely I'll be giving a giveaway to them also. We ask them one or two questions, and hopefully, if they answer those questions right, then of course I'll be giving them a giveaway. That will probably help them tomorrow to get their recharge card. So it won't be that I'm being unfair or giving a Halima um, undue advantage over anyone. We want to put a smile on everyone's face, and that's what we've been doing for the past 3 months or 4 months. So this episode four, and we hope to make it the largest and the best so far. So we keep improving and we keep getting better. I would like to say a very goodbye to everyone and see you later in the evening for our latest tests. So I will be signing off now with Across Nigeria music, and peace out, please.